Hello everyone, and welcome to the Tuesday video. So, as you can see with the title and the thumbnail, we are going thrifting today. I know that is quite a surprise for the Jack Valentine channel to have a video about thrifting, but you know, I just thought I would change things up. I just thought I'd throw you guys a curveball for a second here. We're going sourcing and or thrifting today. What it is going to entail this week is not only going to the bins, everybody's favorite place, but also we're gonna go sourcing and or thrifting at other kinds of stores today. I wanted this video to be one of those ones where it's kind of a mix match of going not only to the bins, but like maybe to some regular Goodwills. Maybe if we end up at a turnstile or a consignment store, that's okay too, or for Unique or Savers. So I don't know exactly where we are going to go after the bins today, but I do know we're going to the bins. I'm gonna show you guys all the fun stuff that I find, all the weird stuff, because y'all know that there's a lot of weird stuff in the bins, and all the things that I would have liked to pick up, but maybe there's like a reason or two that I'm gonna skip on it to kind of help you guys see like what makes something not worth picking up even at bins prices for me. One idea I have for our other stops after the bins is actually, if you guys remember, and this was a while ago, there was a day in the life that I did maybe like 2 or 3 months ago at this point, and I went to Aldi. And next to our Aldi, we have a new Goodwill location opening up. And this is in the city that Ryan and I live in. So this is going to be our new local Goodwill. And it's fresh opening, it's a grand opening, it's brand new. So this is gonna be a Goodwill full of all kinds of fresh finds. And I don't really know what that means. To explain, in our city, there was always a Goodwill and they're literally just moving, but they're not moving the stuff over. They're totally like starting new. So I don't know if this is just gonna be regular donations that were going into the old location and they just haven't been putting them out. Are they gonna be like stocking it up full of amazing stuff from all over the place? I don't really know. So I guess we'll find out when we go there, but that will be in the next couple stops. Also, for me on my camera, it looks like this side of my face is like really red. I have no idea why that would be. I did just get done at the gym, but that usually doesn't make me red. Oh yeah, it totally is. So if this ends up being an ER trip because I'm having an allergic reaction to something, that would just be fan-freaking-tastic, wouldn't it? I hope not. What's going on here? Huh. We'll find out what's going on with my skin. I have not put any lotion on or anything this morning out of the ordinary. And I've only drank my morning coffee that I always drink. We'll see. All kinds of surprises coming today. Yeah. So I'm gonna finish driving to the bins now, and I will catch you guys when I get there. See ya. Well, first find of the day is this men's Barbour polo. Barbour is one of my favorite men's brands to sell, so I will take it. Next up, I found this gorgeous Gap, very pastel, very spring cardigan, so perfect for Easter or any spring occasion. The Gap colorful sweaters have been coming through lately. I also found a couple hats I was going to Google. Of course, I'm going to get the Patagonia one, but I wanted to look up the Red Wings hat. Unfortunately, it didn't end up being anything. In the stuff, I found myself a sound bar for our living room TV, and I think I have a record for the oldest Old Navy label on planet Earth. What is this? Next up, I spotted some bags in a shoe and bag rotation. My first bag I found was this Ivivva Lululemon backpack. This I think I will give to Debbie, but it's going to be a good bag to put my shoes in when I leave. I found this Hobo wallet, which is great. I love selling Hobo. I found this Herschel kind of tie-dye fanny pack that is really cute, and Herschel does do pretty good for me. I found another Herschel. This one I obviously don't like as much because of the wear on this front pocket, so I'm going to skip that one. A couple more clothing finds. I found this Zara plaid flannel. Really interesting colors, kind of a spring flannel, so I will be getting that and selling it myself. I also found this really long cotton maxi dress. This is a Free People Beach piece actually, and I feel like I've been finding Free People Beach a lot more frequently lately, which I love because I love to sell Free People Beach. It just does so good. Then I found a Carbon 38 piece. This is a pretty expensive athletic brand. I don't really know how it does because I've never had it before, but I know the retail's high, so I'm gonna give this a shot and I hope it does well. I found a Club Monaco blazer, but as you can see, there's like speckles of almost sand or something all over it, so I will unfortunately have to skip that. Otherwise, I would get it because it was a blazer. This seemed like a good men's brand called Rain Spooner, but unfortunately, it's actually really discolored, so though I did get it, I had to get rid of it once I got home. I found this really cute Zara dress and I was really excited about it, but actually while taking this clip, I noticed the front V-neck was all cut up, so I threw it back. I then found 2 of these tops. This is Cotton Citizen, which is a pretty expensive brand. The RealReal even takes it. They just make pretty basic cotton pieces. That one was kind of a yellowy green, and this is a tie-dye, more kind of stone color. I really like this one. Next up, I found a Lululemon piece, and this is a Lululemon size 12 tank top, so I am going to sell this myself because it's a size 12. Otherwise, the tank tops are such a flop that I usually just consign them. These I'm obsessed with, and it's hard for me to not try them on and possibly keep them. They are Hot Topic corduroy pants, but these are extra wide leg cargo pants. These are so goth and just cool punk pants that, oh, I'm tempted, but I think they'll do good, so I'll take the money. Alright, I found a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna sort this and then we will go through what I'm keeping. Let's start off with this really interesting Nike coat. So this is a hooded puffer coat, and I really love the Nike logo to the front and the big swoosh on the back. This is a woman's size medium. I do like to sell Nike if it's a more unique piece like this, so this is totally going home with me to sell myself. Next up in our pile, we have a pair of Madewell shorts, and these are some really cute light wash shorts, very classic look. These I actually think were made into shorts by the last owner, but that's totally fine. It doesn't bother me at all. They did the same thing to these black ones, but for some reason they cut them at like a capri length, which is not the vibe, so I'm gonna have to cut these ones again myself. Don't really know why they did that, but easy fix. This is so cute. This is a vintage, I believe probably like 90s top. It is totally pleated, like accordion pleats. It reminds me of Issey Miyake Pleats Please, but it's just some vintage brand called, I think, EK Designs. So cute. Of course, I love that it's black as well, so I'm gonna get this and sell it myself. Then we have a really good find. This is a hoodie that's kind of a tie-dye, and as you can see right there on the graphic, or as you can see right here on the tag, this is an All Saints hoodie. It's a woman's, it's a size medium, such a cool color combo, and it's just so cute. This is not really my favorite. I don't really like the saying on the front, but it's Sol Angeles, which does quite well for me, and later I found out that's actually an Evereve piece, so it's fine. This is a Free People, it's size extra small, not my favorite style, and actually I noticed some bleach spots as you can see on the front there, so I did end up passing on that later on. This was a good find, and it's the V brand of athletic that I've been kind of warning you guys about in the bad way. This is Varley. Varley's not that good, Vorey is really good, but Varley sweatshirts and more substantial Varley pieces do pretty good, so that's actually a decent find. And then I found a Juicy Couture brown velour track set for Ryan. He's gonna love this, and it needs some cleaning, but that'll be really easy. One wash, and these will be good as new. Love the J zipper. As you just saw, we had another rotation. I found some pretty decent stuff here. So I found this Sundance extra small sweater, but it is a cashmere sweater. So the style isn't really my favorite, but because it's cashmere, I'm actually really excited about it. Just need to depill it a little and it'll be good as new. That should do super good on eBay and on Posh. I found this Patagonia and I thought I was in the money. I was so excited about finding this. Everyone had skipped it, and then I found out why everybody skipped it while I was filming this clip. the elbow is totally busted out, and it actually is like that on both arms. But luckily, Patagonia has a kind of buyback recycling program, so I guess for the first time, I'm gonna look into how that works. I also found this really cute pair of Torrid pants. These are Torrid size 2 or 2X. These are from 2022, so they're quite modern, and I love the floral kind of like grandma sunflower print to them. They're really cute. I think they'll do good, especially because we're going into spring. Next up, we found another Free People piece. This is a We The Free kind of waffle thermal. The waffle thermal stuff from Free People always has a following, always does good, so that's a good find. This was kind of surprising. As for the brand, this is a gray tiered mini/midi dress, and it's actually by Anthro, which I don't picture Anthro being so colorless, but I like it. And then this I found for Ryan as well. This is a vintage higher end brand. It's called Lucy Ann, and people have these listed quite high, and they're from the 80s, so I don't really want to try it, but I think Ryan will have some luck with it. And I grabbed this polo graphic hoodie for Debbie to sell. Hello everyone, and welcome to another stop in our little thrifting adventure for the day. So I hope you enjoyed the bins trip that we were just on, but today I have a very exciting little thrift journey that we're doing. So I actually covered this back in, it wasn't the last day in the life, but maybe the one before. We had our Goodwill moving, and a totally brand new big giant Goodwill was opening next to our Aldi. They just had their grand opening yesterday. I didn't make it yesterday, but I'm going to go today. So the store is like fully stocked with all kinds of stuff that wasn't from the other location. I think they started to take donations in and only like send them there. So they weren't really restocking the old location. They were just moving it all to the new one. So this Goodwill should be packed with all kinds of stuff I've never seen before, and I'm really excited. It's actually even closer than the old location was, which the old location was very close to us. Our closest Goodwill used to be, way back when I started, like the best Goodwill in the area. It has gotten worse since then. I have found some good stuff like Daughters of India and some other good stuff. I can't really remember what else right now, but I have found some good stuff there before, or like more recently, but it just doesn't happen as often as it used to. So hopefully this new location will like revamp some life into the Goodwill of our city, and I'm just hoping it's good. I saw that the corporate had like posted the ribbon cutting and everything. And I really wish I had went yesterday, but I was just too busy, so I didn't. But we're just one day late. We're just like 24 hours after the first grand opening, so I'm very hopeful and I'm very excited. I've never been to like a brand new Goodwill in our area, so I'm gonna take you guys along and we're gonna do some thrifting and we're gonna see what we can find, and I'm super excited. So I'm gonna go get my car and we're gonna go there because I want to see it. Right up front at the end of the aisles was the bags, and of course this one caught my attention because of the croc embossing, and sure enough it was what I hope it was going to be. It is a Brahmin. It's $15, but for Brahmin that's worth it. Next up, I went, of course, to the coats, my favorite section in the store. Of course, marking up some Free People, not surprised, even for a new location. Sanctuary's marked up too. A lot of them still think that that's an Anthropologie brand, though it honestly isn't even sold there that much anymore. I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of Athleta and Lulu that's marked really high as well. Only a few coats down, and I spot a Veronica Beard label. This is $20, but right away I noticed it actually has the Dickie inside of it as well. If you don't know Veronica Beard, they put Dickies in some of their jackets, which is just this like zip-in collar situation. I'm gonna get this. That's a steal for both pieces. I have no idea what this is, but of course it caught my attention. It is made in France, and it's called French Deal or something like that. It's marked up to $20. It's fully like crystal embellished and leather, but looking it up, I can't find anything on it. Okay, I really love this Free People blazer, but I cannot pay $40 for it. Like seriously, that's just crazy. but that's too bad. Well, I moved on to the shoes, and these caught my attention. They're called Erie, or IRI. It looks like these actually do retail for quite a lot, but they're not worth paying $20 for, so I'm gonna have to skip them. They also actually had some Pradas. These are Prada Sport. They're $40. Being espadrilles and being wedges, they're not gonna be worth it, but cool to see Prada. They also had these Burberrys, another really cool find. They've got the Novacek on the bottom and on the inside, but these are $13, and actually for this style, that's not worth it. Okay guys, I've been shopping off camera for a second because there's been some crazy finds, so let me update you. I found these Jeffrey Campbell shoes, they're $15. I found these Tory Burch shoes, brand new, they're $13. I found a Mackage puffer coat for $15, which is insane. Mackage is so expensive. And drumroll please, oh my Lord, I almost fainted when I saw these. These are authentic Christian Dior CD signature modern sandals. Help. After scoring in the shoes, I decided to go to the dresses, and I found this Lululemon dress. It's really nice. It's like brand new, but it's $40, so that's a total pass for me. I then found this really pretty dress. It's a new Tag Free People dress, retailed for $150, but they got it for $60. That's crazy. No way. This was a pretty top. This is actually a Maeve Anthropologie top. It's $9, but it just something about the style looks kind of dated, especially the 3/4 sleeve, so I decided to skip it. After a little more perusing, here's another update. I found this Anthropologie dress. This is a really cute one. I love this eyelet cutout detail, and it's only $9, and for a dress, I feel like that's a great price, so I will be getting this. I also found, what a great brand, I found an Etro blazer. This is so pretty. Unfortunately, it's $20, and because of it being so dated, I'm gonna skip it, though I would pay $20 for a newer Etro blazer. I also found these Maeve cargo pants. Cargo pants are so in. These are a total pickup, especially for $9. So I'm leaving the Goodwill now. That was crazy. That was wild. That was surprising. So let's just I need to just have a little chit chat with you guys about this because I don't have anyone else to talk about except listening to my own thoughts. So like I said, our city's Goodwill is usually not that good anymore, and this was like abnormally outstandingly good compared to literally any Goodwill in our area. So now I'm wondering, which is totally possible, did they like stuff or save stuff for the opening of this Goodwill? I kind of have a feeling that that's the case, though there are other possibilities. So maybe this is just when they release a full store worth of stuff at once of donations from my area. Maybe that's how good the stuff really is. Or maybe they stopped pulling things to put online for like the past couple months to get ready for the store. I'm not really sure what's going on here, but either way, that was wild. That was crazy. I have never found a Veronica Beard jacket at a Goodwill. I have only like once found a Mackage jacket, and that's crazy. The Dior sandals? Are you kidding me? Those are already, like, we're this far in the year, not very, and those are easily gonna probably be in my top 5, definitely top 10 finds of the year. That is crazy. Those are such a new model of those sandals because I've had a couple other shoes like from that collection. I've never had Dior shoes in my closet without paying up for them, especially with the newer label inside. I'm deceased. They were $11. Why are they pricing Lulu and Athleta at like 30, 40, and 50 when they have newer post 2020 Dior logo sandals? I don't know what they're thinking. But just to update you guys on like a couple things that I actually ended up skipping. So I put the Jeffrey Campbell's back because there were actually quite a few scuffs to them, and comps are only about 80 bucks. And the $80 ones were like new with tags. So to pay 15 for some scuffed ones, I didn't think was worth it. The Tory Burches just didn't seem like a style that would sell. I know that they were brand new, but no, I don't think they'd sell. I could almost have got them to like go consign somewhere, but then I'm still running the risk of them not giving me as much as I paid. So that's a no. And then the Etro jacket really pained me to put back, but when I was looking into that one, it's a super, super dated style. It seemed like comps were like solid $70. So to pay $20 for a dated style with comps of 70 didn't seem worth it to me. So I actually passed on that. And I think that's all I passed on. I couldn't find anything about that sequin hoodie situation. It's like leather and heavy sequins. I looked up that brand and I like typed in different things. I looked it up on different websites and I couldn't find anything. I don't know what that thing was, but I have a feeling that it was worth a lot, or someone is like making it, like there's some local like designer making it or something, because like I'm confused about that, but it felt so substantial, so I don't really know. Anyways, that was crazy. That was really fun, and I'm hoping that Goodwill is like that always now, and we will absolutely go on more Thrift With Me adventures there for sure, because now I want to know if my local Goodwill is the best Goodwill in Minnesota, because if it was always like that, then it is in the top like 3 Minnesota Goodwills. That was wild. Okay, so I'm home. That's how quick my drive is from that Goodwill. I am gonna go in and see my dogs and wait for Ryan to get home from his, I think he's hanging out with Debbie. So, see you in a little. Okay guys, so for the next stop in our thrifting adventure for the day, we're stopping at a Goodwill right there that is pretty close to the gym that I go to. This one is also pretty close to like where Ryan works, and this one has become like one of my favorites. I love this location. I have found really good stuff here. I found Hervé Leger, I find St. John sometimes. There are some like older brands that I happen to find, I feel like, but they're bougie, so I'll take them. I'm very excited to go. I just happen to have like some extra time after the gym, so I'm hopeful. It's always these like random thrift stops that I don't expect that seem to deliver the best stuff. Kind of like the last stop at my local grand opening one, that was kind of just random and it was amazing. So I have high hopes. I'm excited, but either way, wish me luck and let's go in. At this Goodwill, I had started with the pants, and I found quite a few good ones. So I found these Denim Forum corduroy pants. Denim Forum is actually an Aritzia brand. These are only $7, but unfortunately, there's actually a problem with them. So for some reason, it seems like she had these seams taken out. I don't really know why, but I don't want to put the time or money into getting that fixed. So I'll have to skip those, but if it was for you, it'd be a great deal. For myself, I'm giving leather pants one more shot because I've tried leather pants so many times in the past, but they just always look awful on me. So I am going to get these for $9 because I know I can sell them if they don't work out anyways. More pants. This time, Lululemon pants. Some green Lululemon pants. There's no label anywhere on them, but on the back, what do you know? Lululemon, $7. She's mine. More pants. These are the same pants actually as the first pair I found, but the seam is not cut out on these. Denim Forum Aritzia and $7 again. I will take this pair. Holy guacamole. I found this vintage dress, beautiful floral print throughout, and it is vintage Yves Saint Laurent. Oh my gosh, $15? That's crazy. This is beautiful. So I found an Athleta, and it's a tall, which is usually a good thing for me, but for $15, that's a skip. So sorry, Athleta, this time you're not coming with me. Okay, a couple more finds, and actually the employee came over and handed me these for some reason. I mean, me looking through the women's dresses and stuff, she probably can tell I'm a reseller. But she gave me 2 sets of St. John. One is a white set that is a skirt and a jacket, and one is a black set that is a jacket and a tank. I have to look these over, and I probably will get both sets. Went through the blazers. I probably should have first, but I didn't. I found this Banana Republic 2022 really cool printed, almost like a mid-century modern type print blazer for $11 that I think I'm gonna get, and an Evereve double-breasted tweed-ish blazer. So cute. This is painful. In the past, I would have loved to pick these up, but I'm breaking up with you, Levi's. I'm sorry. Ribcage straight for $9. Would have loved that in the past, but you just aren't performing as well. Great men's brand to find. Paul Smith. This is PS by Paul Smith, but the main line versus the diffusion is pretty similar. All of it does quite good, so I'm totally gonna get this. I'm actually gonna see if Ryan wants it first. And I got something for his dad. This is a double-breasted coat by Club Monaco. It's really nice, but I will not pay $25 for anything from Club Monaco, but it's nice. Jump scare. Ready? What? I would love to pick these up. These are some Anthropologie small little kind of cooking or sauce dishes, and they're all the same thing, but I actually already have 4 of this exact same thing, and I haven't sold it yet, so I'll pass. This is a good brand to know. It's called Outer Known. Really good men's brand. This piece has some issues with it, so I unfortunately will have to skip it. I've never seen this brand before in person though, but keep it in mind, take out the Bolo notebook and jot it down. So I was going through the tops, and I found a very interesting tag. I've run away again. Love Chicos. Did I call it, or did I call it in the beginning when I said that these random thrift stops are the ones that seem to deliver? I love just throwing a thrift stop into like any errands I'm doing because this always happens and I love it. So that was a fantastic stop at this Goodwill. I spent $120. Don't know the last time I did that at a standalone Goodwill because I just usually don't have luck and I don't find prices that I'm okay with. Now there were some prices in there that I was not okay with, but there were some prices that were fantastic. Also, my new buddy, if she's there when I go back, the employee that handed me those St. John. So I did skip the black St. John because it was actually missing a button, and actually it was missing 2 buttons. And also I was just like, do I really want to pay $5 for a St. John tank top? Not really. And so I was gonna get the jacket alone, but it was missing buttons. Whatever. I didn't get that. I did get the white ones. I know there's like a light spot on it, but I'm probably gonna send it into the real, and usually a very small flaw like that doesn't affect the price that they're gonna mark it at, but they've been marking St. John pretty good lately, so that's what I'm gonna do. But guys, you missed one thing because I didn't have the ability to film this. So I was checking out, and luckily this girl that handed me this stuff is the one that rang me up, and she was like, oh my gosh, like, I can't believe they price stuff like this. Like, I know this St. John stuff is like over $1,000, but then I always see them marking up other things like Banana Republic, and it just doesn't make sense. And I was like, oh yeah, and you guys mark up Athleta a lot. It's kind of like odd that they skip these good things. And she was like, well, I'm surprised that you didn't want the Alexander McQueen skirt. And I was like, what do you mean? It's like, I didn't check the skirts. What Alexander McQueen skirt? And she's like, oh yeah, there's like one over in the skirts. And I don't remember what they marked it, and I was like, okay, well, you finished ringing me up. I'm gonna go look at that. But she was like, oh no, I'll go find it for you. So she literally went and grabbed it and was like, oh, it's $20. You're not gonna want it. And I was like, let me see that quick. Let me hold on to it for a little. Let me feel it. So I bought it. Alexander McQueen, size 40, which I think is around like a large. It is like a beautiful jacquard metallic embossed freaking skirt. I was like, yes, I will give you $20 in a heartbeat for this. I wouldn't probably pay like $20 for just a plain black like polyester McQueen or MCQ skirt, but this is mainline McQueen and it's freaking stunning. Oh my gosh, what an icon. I said to her, I was like, can you just like be here every time I come here. I should have asked for her work schedule. And then like, I'm gonna come in when you're here. This is freaking amazing. It's totally like authentic and stuff. I've had a number of McQueen. Alexander McQueen was on my bucket list for 2024. Did you guys just watch that like enter my mind? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! I get to check something off of my 2024 bucket list. Ooh! Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm even more excited now. Oh my gosh. Okay, if you can't tell, I'm so pumped. I'm so excited about this. Ugh. I need to tell Ryan. I tell him all the time. I'm like, please go to the one that's closest to your school, after school or something, because I love this location. Sure enough, it delivered like always. Okay, so I've been talking enough. This might be the last stop for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed thrifting with me. I've had a blast. I'll see you guys on Thursday for a bins haul. Toodaloo. Well, hello there, everyone. I hope you enjoyed our little thrift adventure. I hope you had a good time shopping with me. I had a really, really good time. I feel like had more luck than usual, and we usually have some pretty good luck. So I am really excited about the thrift adventures that we had today, and I hope you guys are too. And you might notice that I'm holding this mic, and I have held a mic before, but we did get a new mic, and I think this one sounds a lot better, at least based on my editing so far. So let me know, did you notice while watching that the mic seemed clearer, that my voiceover seemed any better in any way? And if you didn't, hopefully it was at least tolerable and good enough for you. I don't know. I have a new mic now, well we do, for the voiceover parts of our videos, so hopefully it sounds better. But anyways, yeah, I had a really good time shopping with you guys today. We did really well, and clearly you guys are my good luck charms, because I don't feel like I walk into Goodwills that often and pull out Alexander McQueen, Veronica Beard, Christian Dior, and Yves Saint Laurent. That's not an everyday thing, so hopefully it can be if we continue to go on adventures like this together. But let me know, as per usual, did you like this layout more than, say, just doing a bins thrift with me, or do you prefer when it is just the bins the whole time? I don't know. I thought it was kind of fun to just kind of here and there pop in at random Goodwills and just see what areas perform better and where we find the good stuff. So let me know. And also let me know what you think about the new Goodwill location. What do you think they were doing? Why do you think it was so good? Do you think my city is just going to be that good from now on? Or do you think they were holding on to stuff? Do you think this is stuff that they'd put up on auction normally online? Because they do that. I don't know, but let me know. But otherwise, like I said in the end right there, I will see you guys on Thursday for a bins haul. I haven't went yet this week. I kind of have my schedule all swapped up this week because I don't like to go on Monday holidays, and President's Day was Monday, so I didn't go on Monday. So I'm going to be going Tuesday and Wednesday, I think. I'm sure I'll have some good stuff to show you guys from the bins. So look forward to that, and be sure to like and subscribe and turn on notifications if you want to see other really good thrift finds that I have. And I'll also see you on Saturday with Ryan for What's on Saturday. Oh yeah, one other thing I wanted to say. So next week on Tuesday, I am fairly certain that I'm going to be doing a men's bolo list, but we are going to be twisting some things up, turning some things around, and switching things over. So I think that for Tuesday's video next week, I'm going to do 20 men's bolo brands for you guys, and it's going to go faster than usual. We're not going to do the whole like yada 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 chit chat about like every single thing that's ever happened to this brand and the founder. We're just gonna do 20. We're gonna keep it quick. We're gonna keep it speedy. And then on Wednesday of next week, Valentines, I'm at least gonna do a 10 more. It's a little, I would like to do more than that even, but it's a little tricky to come up with that many at once. We'll see, but at least I'm gonna do 10 more for you guys and keep it at that same kind of like new layout. So we're gonna refresh the whole bolo situation, and we're gonna give it a shot next week. We've only ever done men's like once or twice, so I think it'll be good to do that, and hopefully you guys can learn some new stuff. I'm not going to put outer known on because I just taught you that in the last like 2 minutes of the thrifting. But outer known is a men's bolo brand. Anyways, I will see you when you guys decide to see me. Goodbye.